Welcome, Warcraft fans! Today we have the 3v3 of the century. Oh, wow, Justin Schmidt's playing in this. Wow, that guy is so incredibly handsome. I can't even look at anything else. In fact, I need to look away so I can commentate on this game. Over here, the lolly, all-day lolly trashes other wiki Warcraft 2 players in the world of Warcraft 2, and he's gonna do that here today, bringing the action from the country of Brazil. Unforgiven from Brazil as well, but Lolly is the man of the day. He's just been smashing Warcraft 2 players left and right. Unforgiven, very, very good player once upon a time compared to Lolly, but today is the day of Lolly. Already in the action as the red versus blue. Who shall defeat the other? There's the peon. Wacky. No, and there's an Unforgiven to pause the game because this game is too wacky for us. So I need to get a better Benny Hill impersonation. Alright, anyway. So, Lolly is here, or is he not? It's from the perspective of Unforgiven, but I don't believe... yes, Unforgiven is not playing, or maybe he is playing. I can't wait to see the wiki Warcraft 2 action here, ladies and gentlemen. The intensity, the excitement building itself up into one heck of a culmination of wiki Warcraft 2. And with the resume the game, we can see over here at Boogie Master. Oh yeah, I used to know his real name, actually, his first name. Me and Boogie Master have been good friends for a long time. He is a big fan of Katy Perry, while I am a Britney Spears fan, if you had to know. Unforgivable! I haven't introduced Unforgiven first. Unforgiven, the wiki Warcraft 2 player of legendary status, known to be the best of all 5 players here, even though Lolly could probably take him out with the greatest of ease, but Unforgiven will at least score a couple of wins because Unforgiven is a Warcraft 2 legend. And up here, this Scrubby Duck. Don't know too much about him, but if he wanted a rubber ducky when he was scrubbing his scrubber duck, he would probably be taking a bath. Here's a tower rush, and already 2 Peon Defense Squad participants coming out here to build another tower in no man's land, and they're going to cancel that tower as the opponents have threatened their base no more with their opposition. So besides quite imposing or impending or I guess just in the way lumber mill, not too much damage has been done in this 4 or 5 o'clock battle. Lots of guard towers we do see here from our hero. The last one needed to be introduced. It's Jerry Garcia 420. He likes that ice cream. Jerry Garcia. His name is Jerry Garcia 420. Another person whose first name I used to know, gosh darn it, but his children, man, this man has the best, the most beautiful, the all-around greatest gift to humanity, because he has given that gift many a times. Jerry Garcia, the father of the century, and no man could honestly no man could even come close to Jerry Garcia for the children that he has given to this world. Already over here at the small 9 o'clock spot, Boogie Master's getting his boogie on, and he's gonna get boogieing. A grunt coming out here from the black player, going to be taken down really quickly. Is this an ally or is this a foe? As the teal player, Justin Schmidt, the incredibly handsome, I can't even look at that guy and talk about him because I need to talk about something else. He's that awesome. And over here is a defensive guard tower, the Watchtower of Doom. Gonna stave off this early assault. But meanwhile, here comes the impending doom from Scrubby Duck. He's got a huge number of grunts in there moving on down south to this tower war to make it less of a tower war and more of a tower bore. Because these grunts are gonna be able to destroy that catapult and whatever was gained by that catapult's offensive attack. Despite losing every single one of these grunts, he's going to get the job done. Or is he? Here comes the grunts. Here is the action. Wiki Wiki Warcraft 2 at its finest, and the cannibal goes down. The grunts have sacrificed every one of their lives. Not a single man was taken prisoner or returned from that battle. Rest in peace, the valiant warriors of that catapult strike squad. They were able to get the job done, and now that 4 and 5 o'clock is actually a Wiki Warcraft 2 game, or is it Red having not a whole lot to do? He's going to go ahead and abandon that and start up shop here at the 12 o'clock spot. Meanwhile, a couple of footmen are going to take down some of these peons. But that's going to require a response from the yellow grunts, as we've already seen their valor in battle. The 2 footmen are going to run away with their tails between their legs, wishing that they could be as cool as those yellow grunts. Meanwhile, back here at the small 9 o'clock position, the grunt count is getting insane from Boogie Master. He's going to do the chop out, which he has just done, and it's going to be a surprise attack. Will again be against Teal, or will he move elsewhere on the map? Is he even an ally of Teal? I do believe so, because yeah, Teal's building junk right next to his base, so he doesn't want to backstab his ally. Boo! But it would have been an interesting game if he had decided to indeed do that. Why don't people backstab each other more often? It makes it. All right, here's a expansion from the small 9 o'clock player. He needs to get his gold mine up and operational before that 6,000 gold ducats of his disappears in that gold mine, about to mine her on out. And the yellow has plenty of grunts here to deal with anybody who's attacking. Many more footmen on the way, but look at the double defense here from our hero Scrubby Duck. And that attack's going to fizzle out without doing much of anything. Tier number 2 is on the table for many of these Wiki Warcraft 2 players, however. All players, even the small 9, getting tier number 2. Of course, we do see Jerry Garcia 420 just chilling, dude, in the country of Canada. I was told last time I talked to him, he was righting some wrongs in those mills, so gosh, I'm such a comedian. I should really be a wiki. You know, I played Warcraft 2, I think, with one of Jerry's. No, that was no. Yes, I played with Shade's son too, but I think I did play with one of Jerry's sons, and we were single player. And I wasn't gonna backstab him, as I generally do. But Wiki Warcraft 2 for life, and the next lives and the next generation with your help and the help of war2.ru. Are you gonna preserve Warcraft 2? Or are you gonna ask about who's the best, even though we know it's the Russians who have provided this mini microphone, which you hear the beautiful sounds of my voice now transferring into your brain. Alright, the small 9 o'clock spot being secured with the greatest of ease. Ogres and knights gonna ride in there and just be good friends indeed. They want to come up here, but tier number 3 means tier number of lots of tears coming to the eyes of human players, because bloodlusted ogres are on the way, and these knights ride to their own death. He tries to set up a 3-2 choke, and he does get that choke off barely, so that's not too bad for him. The 3 knights are able to ride on out of there with the greatest of ease. Meanwhile, the 12 o'clock spot finally has a lumber mill, not too shabby for 20 minutes into the game. And he's going to go ahead and build himself some guard towers, not giving his ally too many towers here to help him out. But you know what? His ally's got it covered. Scrubby Duck, not a name to be messed with, as Scrubby Duck has proven he can take out any offensive force, and not a single survivor from any of these forces that venture up here to that 12 o'clock spot. In fact, it's a venture outing from the 12 o'clock Scrubby Duck. He's gonna head on over to that middle. Will there be enough? There's already dead carcasses laying all over the middle. There's soon to be a whole lot more as Scrubby Duck moves on out. The knights try to ride to the rescue. Will they be able to prevent the peon massacre? And indeed they do. So nice job there from the human player riding around in his silly horse or whatever he's going to be doing, but bloodlusted ogres are inching ever so closely, and they're right at the door. They're going to be kicking that door down. Where's your riding knights now? Not a riding knight wants to get punched in the face like every one of these peons are now. Here's actually, they come riding in at the end of the day, and the ogre bloodlusts one of the knights. Blunder, but he needs to give that knight just a little more help. He is unforgiven, unforgivably bloodlusting that opponent's knight just to be a little silly. Here's bloodlusted ogres, and we can see that then just a few bloodlusted ogres were able to take down every single riding knight, and they can go right away in the opposite direction, even though their ally this time bloodlusting them up. So despite being bloodlusted up from the enemy, from the ally, the knights have to ride away. And yet more bloodlusted ogres. This is a slaughter. Oh my gosh, yellow with the bloodlusted ogres. Purple has the defenses, and blue actually able to come in and save the day with the riding knights. Not going to be helping way too much against a group of 9 bloodlusted ogres. But we do see cannon towers have actually made their way here, and this is very difficult to destroy without the help of a Death and Decay. We can be paid for and sponsored by the Temple of the Darned. You can have new Death and Decay at the Temple of the Darned, where haste, unholy armor. You might not want to get that one. That one's not too good. And of course, Whirlwind with the multicast. So if you multicast Whirlwind and Wiki Warcraft 2, all of the bikini babes come out to congratulate you. So it is highly recommended you do that. Today's episode paid for and sponsored by Body Blazers. Body Blazers is back with their 30-day free or your free back program. And by there were two USA, war2usa.com. And Goldfish Snack Crackers, the snack that smiles back goldfish. And of course, by Galaxy of Games, G-O-G, Galaxy of Games, where you can legally play Wiki Warcraft 2 with the Truckle Art and his Truckle Art show every single week, and nearly check the streaming schedules on his Twitch or YouTube or whatever website he is using right now. In fact, maybe they shouldn't switch the name to Truckle Art, because you know what, the Truckle Art is got the best website and all the other jazz, and the advertising just isn't there for the Truckle Art. So I know it's going to be a dispute decided by the lawyers, but my opinion on that matter has just changed. I believe that it should be the Truckle Art show instead of the Truckle Art show, because as I just inadvertently exposed, the Truckle Art is the one who actually runs that show. Meanwhile, the human player has been able to set up a couple towers here, but the purple player really making it happen, and the blue player is just making himself explosive in his growth here. Let's go and see. His name is Lale. We predicted it, ladies and gentlemen. Lale, the best of the flock. And he's really shown that here in his not only destroying the red player Cherry Garcia, but he's also destroyed this Wiki Warcraft 2 game. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time when we have yet another Wiki Warcraft 2 video. Hopefully this is under 10 minutes so I can post it on the meme. Oh wait, no. Yeah, War 2 Combat. Except for I think it's called Outlaws 214. But we both know it's Body Blazers YouTube channel official. All right, peace out, homies.